The indication by sheriff's deputies is that it was not an open crosswalk, that the eastbound traffic actually had the green light. This is from a fire extinguisher. Check this out. When I tap on this, you see that dust coming up, and you swipe on this pew. This is virtually every room in this entire church. This is video of one of the few areas where firefighters actually feel safe and are safe. Now tonight, the victim of the crash riding at the back of that processional is being remembered by people who knew him. It appears a group of young people are giving a Wichita homeless man a hard time. It didn't even take 2 minutes after we parked to start seeing this. What you can see now is kicked up dirt, presumably from a tire. Looks like a tire streak and shards of plastic. That's all that's left. Chris, I think the last time Baylor lost was last decade. Wichita police are searching for a minimum custody inmate. She found these windows, the ones where you can see this white adhesive around the barriers, were broken and shattered. So maybe you thought you heard a gunshot right around this area, but who knows? It could have happened all the way back here, but maybe another neighbor thought they heard it somewhere in this area across the street. But
so it pretty much took all day to fix, like 2 of them yesterday and then mine today.
We had an elderly lady. She didn't know what she was going to do. She cried and cried and cried.
Words to describe all the rubber stacked in here would fall flat.
I had a lot going through my mind. I don't know, really.
Certainly Monday morning wasn't a good morning for us.
And then everybody started talking about it and saying, oh, this so-and-so got hit, so-and-so got hit. I'm like, oh, wow.
I feel bad for him.
Many of those tires ended up at Mark Roush's and his wife's shop.
4 of the tires on my brother's, and then 4 on my mom's, and then just 3 on mine, but I guess it was all 4 of mine.
She had to deal with most of the phone calls yesterday of the people that were crying.
Yeah, Mom was very angry.
Some of these cars are still standing on stilts as owners figure out a way to come up with the money.
We saw this one.
Kelsey's family paid $1,800 to get their 3 cars back on the road.
Somebody had, like, beef with us, I guess is what they would say.
But for the 30-plus other cases, the damage is still unknown.
I know as of early this morning, we were looking in at, from a cost perspective of, $13,000 or more.
What's that right there?
At this point, the Washingtons are having a hard time recognizing their former home.
So much for our lifetime warranty on our windows.
The windows may have been insured, but there was no guarantee this family would make it out to tell the story.
My alarm went off early this morning, and I kind of pushed snooze and ignored it, and then the dog started crying to get outside and go to the bathroom. This is where our bedroom was, and the fire started directly below us.
All 11 kids made it out, the youngest being 2. Today's her birthday. Few of her items are left in the home, but there are blessings that came from the rubble.
Is that my Bible right there? That is my Bible.
Little signs like that are everywhere, including the family room.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. And it protected the paint.
When the fire started, the Washingtons did not have much time.
Yeah, it was very quick. It was incredibly fast.
To evacuate 13 people.
I always thought, that I would have the presence of mind to grab important papers and stuff like that, but I did not. We just got the kids and got out.
Now they have all the time in the world to go through the mess.
That's our fridge over there.
And happy they can do it together.
Just very thankful for our family and friends rallying around us, and just grateful to not feel alone.
We have a water supply problem, we have a building security problem, we have a structural instability problem. There's very limited areas where we feel safe sending crews, which causes a big issue because, of course, we want to go in and mitigate the situation.
Deputy Chief Stu Bevis says it's like fighting an uphill battle.
It's not a simple situation. This isn't a single-family dwelling with a little bit of fire damage. This is a pretty large commercial structure that makes it very difficult.
Because the building isn't totally secure right now, which is one of the violations.
Councilwoman Cindy Claycomb met with multiple departments today, including police, fire, and metropolitan area construction and building, to see what steps need to be taken to secure the building and hold the owner accountable for the plant and the property and keep the first responders safe.
We'll make those citations, try to get access to the building, and then we'll go from there.
Though the cost, she says the owner would have to pay, which she believes would be more than $1 million, she'd prefer it come down, rather it be an unsafe and unpredictable building.
I'd be happy if the building would just come down, you know, at some point. It's not serving any purpose that I can see right now.
Deputy Chief Bevis agrees, but says it could be a long process to get to that point.
You know, I think that unless the building owner can find some way to structurally secure the building, that's going to be one of the biggest things to try to aim towards.
And we have made multiple attempts to reach the owner of that property, but have been unable to directly speak with that person.